Hello everybody! Welcome to the stream. Let me just quickly post everywhere that we are live and then we will get started. But happy Monday. I hope everyone's had a good start to their week and had a great weekend. Today I wanted to probably build something in Willow Creek. The idea is that I want to build like a suburban house that is ready for you to move into, but it's not fully furnished. Like what you would get in real life if you bought a house. The furniture is not usually there. That's kind of the idea I had anyway for today. So I think that sounds fun. And I was kind of thinking of potentially building on this lot, Umbridge Manor. It's one I really enjoy, so that's the plan. I don't know exactly what I want this house to look like. I just know I want it to be like a suburban family home. So yeah, let me open up my recording software and we shall get started. Over on this side. Okay. Let me see. But yeah, how is everyone today? How was your weekend? How was your Monday? Let me know. I think we'll start with just kind of doing a box like this and like this. At least that's what makes sense to me right now. Yeah, okay. Maybe I have this go out in the back as well. I tend to do things that are kind of symmetrical like that. I don't know how big I want this to be though. Maybe like that. I think we'll probably have a front porch somewhere around here. And then for the second floor, we probably want something that is the same width of the house right here. And then, I don't know, maybe something that's a little bit more forward there. Maybe not. Maybe this needs to be a little bit smaller. This already feels like an enormous house. Guess I might make it shorter wall height, as I am not a big fan of like the big, like medium wall height and tall wall heights in the game. But maybe something like that would be a good start. I think we'll use the default roof pitch. We can do the same thing up here. I think that looks pretty good so far. Gonna definitely want to have this up on a foundation. And probably this sort of roof for over the porch. I don't know how tall I want it to be, but that makes sense to me for the type of roof. And then over here, thinking we could have a little bit of space that comes out. I'm thinking, maybe we have roofing like this on this side. I think that could be kind of cute. Might even have this on top. Then I would have to extend these in to match Does that bother me? It kind of does. Let me just put this up top for now. Do that. Not sure how I feel about it yet. But maybe we get a little bit of a bump out up here. I might also make this a little bit smaller. I want to make like a big suburban house, but I don't want it to feel like the scale is off. That's not too bad. I might use this style of roof over on this side. Right there. Maybe this goes all the way across. What do we think? Maybe this needs to be bigger so I can have like a little bit of space that comes out of there. Like this. And then this could be a little bit bigger, I suppose. Can bring this out on both sides. I'm gonna have to move this all over. I think that's not too bad. What do we think? Oh, there's a kitten making noise behind me. Apologies if you hear her.
Oh, hi there, friend.
Thank you for that follow, Barnib. Welcome on in. Let me also cover this portion right there a little bit. And perhaps this has to go to the edge. And what if I duplicate it and then move it over here to have the eaves extend? It's not too bad. It looks a little goofy right here, but I guess I could fix that the same way as I did in the front. Have that. So then I suppose that means we're gonna have to have this portion come out a little further as well. That works for me. And then we could do the same thing with the other one as well. I don't remember exactly how wide that was, but we can drag this through. Okay, it's a little bit smaller. Pretty, thank you so much. Welcome on in, by the way. Right. Let's drag that to there. Cool. And then this is gonna be on the end, I think. So let's just move that over. There's something I'm not quite happy with, but I don't really know what it is. Maybe we need to separate the floors a little bit more. Do something with these. I sometimes like doing that. Drag that across. Oh. It's a little bit better. Maybe. I don't know. also don't know what style of columns I want for this. Maybe something kind of bulky like these ones could be kind of fun. Ooh, what if we have another roof piece like right here? Yeah. That's kind of fun. Extend that out. What are you doing? She found something to bat around. Good afternoon. What if everything moved over a little bit? Would that look bad? Like, I feel like everything needs to be over just a tad. Like, it's all a little bit too close together. I don't know, or too far apart. I don't know if any of that makes sense, but that's how I'm feeling about it. So we'll see if I can just fix the front a little bit and go from there. I don't know if that is helping. Does it look better closer together like that? Or did it look better before? Ignoring all the things that I haven't fixed yet, but I'm not sure how I feel. So I might get rid of that. And then maybe I could extend this out on this side to have this sort of roof line on one side of the house. Not necessarily a bad thing. I think it's okay. I think I'm gonna stick with it for now anyway. Should I have these same things for the smaller roof pieces? I think it's a little bit too much. But I do like it so far. And I'm going to rotate the house so it's this direction. The middle window. We don't have any windows yet. Middle window being a double is what's throwing me off. The roof line on the right hand of the build, where it's flat now, kind of looked nicer before. Thank you. See, I was thinking if I kept this here, I would either add something else to this side of the build or maybe add a chimney there. Because I also think it could look kind of cool to have maybe like a room above the garage, and this could be a garage over here. And actually with that, maybe I lower this down so it's not up on a higher platform. Make this medium wall height, and then this is a platform. So that way these could be a garage. That'd be so cool. Watching you build, you're so sweet. Okay. Gonna be very similar in size right here. Get in. A troublemaker in the office with me. Okay. It looks so massive right now. All right, let me see how big a garage door needs to be, and then we will go from there. Because it's way too big right now. And I want to use the door from Snowy Escape. Snowy Escape. This one. Okay, I could make it one smaller. Hey, you, stop. She's playing with scissors. Thank you. She jumped down, so she's not playing with scissors anymore. She was just like, I'm gonna knock these onto the floor. What kind of Sims are you building for? A family, a group of friends, random roommates who happen to have fallen together in this home? So, I'm going to just build the shell. I thought it would be kind of fun to build the shell and, like, do all of the built-in fixtures, like the, the exterior, and have it so it's available for anyone to download and, like, move right on in. That was the idea anyway. Okay. I just want it to be like a really nice big family home. That's what I'm going for anyway. I just wanted like a big suburban house. I hate these columns. Yeah, I like those. Maybe do that, and then Cute. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Good morning to you. Get some columns on the corners. Also, hopefully the music is a better volume today. I know one of my recent streams it wasn't, and I apologize for that. I didn't realize. Even in the playback, I was like, "Oh wow, that's really loud." Oh. Oh, well, thank you. Youngest at daycare, nice. The garage door here, this is from Snowy Escape. Music's good? Perfect. Should I make this smaller? I think bigger is better for this. Alright. I suppose I'll get the matching fence. Just this one. From Growing Together. Make that a little bit shorter. And then, is this one gonna be good, or do we want something that's like taller? That one might work.
Oh, hi there, friend.
Lazy Simi, thank you for the follow. I think we're gonna have the living room over here. So I think I'm gonna do like a chimney situation over on this wall. Like that. Yeah. Fun. Alright, let me save real quick here. Don't want to lose progress. And then I guess we'll start working on the windows and doors. Or I might fix the roof first, because it's pretty bad right now. I didn't adjust for anything yet. So maybe this goes there, and then we duplicate it for the back. This is gonna be a lot to fix. It'll be fine though. Cute. That part's all fixed. Now we gotta do this. Suppose I should probably have this go through to both sides. That'll give us more space upstairs. The music, I am playing Stardew Valley music right now. It's just the soundtrack for Stardew Valley. We're currently on the Spirits Eve Festival. Oh, that's why it sounds familiar? Yeah. Alright, is there any roof clipping downstairs? It doesn't look like it. So let's just get rid of some of these walls. Oh my goodness. There we go. It's a pretty good size house. It's very big. Looks like I might have missed a column over here too. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I kind of like the idea of maybe having some platforms here that are like flower beds. Ooh, actually, I just had an idea. What if we had platforms stairs? I do like how that looks. It's like it's not Nancy Drew, but I know the music. There you go. Not sure what pathway I want here, but I'm liking the shape we have so far. For windows, I feel like this is gonna be a little bit difficult because I'm gonna want to have like bigger windows as we are on medium wall height. Ooh. Is there anywhere I could use these? I have to also keep in mind that we're gonna want things to be up to the height of there. I don't know if there's anywhere that these would make sense, but they are so pretty. We could also use pretty much any window and add shutters to it. Oh, these are so pretty. I wish there was a little bit more space there because those could look good there. But I am gonna try to adjust these ever so slightly. Yeah, those look nice. Okay, let's move these in as well. Beautiful. I really like these windows. Would one of those up top be good, or I think we need a different window up top, but these could work for the bottom floor. Yeah, okay. We also got a driveway right here. This one's from Lovestruck. I think they are. All right, let's see if there's anything else from Lovestruck that could work. Yeah, they're not going to be the same colors. Oh, there's a single version of that window. Huh. I don't know how I feel about that. See how I feel about these upstairs at all. I think that one works there. Is that the same height? No. That would be them at the same height. So I don't mind it there, but I feel like the other windows need to be different. I just fear it's going to be difficult to find a window that has the same color swatch as these ones do. Or we could just abandon that color swatch. Let's get the single tile version and see if we can make something work with it. I haven't really used the swatch tray, to be honest. I get asked about it because it shows up on the side of the screen, but I haven't used it. What if I add not columns, shutters? We have like a beige color, so maybe if I try beige shutters. Is that the same one? Which one did I grab? Okay, the one towards the end. I don't think I like it. I use a darker color on the shutters. I might like that a little bit better. see what this looks like from further away. I don't like it. Okay. Actually, let's keep those for a second. How do they look on just a single window? Maybe the bigger one. Yeah, I just don't like it. There's something about those windows upstairs that just don't work, but I'm not sure what I want to use upstairs. So it makes me think I should have not that window there either. Yeah, it's a better build buy feature. I just haven't really used it. These ones have that color scheme. No, they're just plain white. What about businesses and hobbies? That's close. It's not exactly, but it is close. I don't think I like it though. What's the opposite color there? Is there any other swatch of this that would work better? I mean, there's a white and brown, which I think most of the base game has that color scheme. I just really like how nice the other one looked. Yeah, I like the beige one a lot better. I anticipate the rest of the stream being this. Oh, that base game one's not too bad of a match. It's not perfect. I would gladly live in this house. So would I. It's quite big. I mean, these don't look as good because they're base game windows. I'm gonna keep that for now. And then let's see if maybe one of the awning pieces could help. Like with something like that. Make it look a little bit nicer. And then we could adjust. I scaled that down though. I would want like a regular size one. Or scale it up a little bit. Because we could pick the roof based on which one here we use. Feels a little bit too big. Don't think I could afford it, but I'd live there too. Yeah, I don't think I could afford it. Let me try that roof texture. It's the one we have, just in this color. So many little roof pieces to paint. I mean, I think that looks pretty good. Gonna get a nice roof trim on everything. Definitely. Yay! Oh, I didn't paint part of the roof in the back here. Easy to forget a piece. There's just so many roof pieces. Probably forgetting some of the trim here too. Hopefully I got it all. Oh, I see pieces I already missed. There we go. Okay. I think I'm liking it. I definitely need some sort of roof decoration or piece up there. I'm just not sure what yet. The round piece feels weird. So maybe something more like this. I don't like it. I like the idea of it, but I don't like it. We could just have like one of these vents up here. Alright, time to paint this house. I have zero idea what color I want it to be. I am tempted to try brick though. Just because I love a brick house. Maybe brick on the bottom. And some sort of paneling on the top. No. What if we just stone on the bottom? I think maybe a pretty stone would be nice. I just gotta decide on which one. Actually, I want to look at the ones from Cottage Living. I always forget what category they're in. Yeah, like that could be beautiful. I really like that. Maybe pair that with like a nice white siding up top. Maybe not. I guess we could go with like a creamy color because we have that in the windows. See how we like that. That's pretty cute. I am not mad at that at all. Do you want to see what sort of flowers could potentially look good here? I like the beige on these. Do we like the blue though? I have so much trouble using flower boxes that aren't just the base game ones. These also could look nice. I think I like the color that that adds. Yeah. And we won't have them everywhere, just some of the windows. Maybe something like this. I also haven't picked out our front door yet, but we'll get there. It's fine. And then are we gonna have a back porch? It would probably be a good idea to have a back porch. Let's see what I can do here. Let's build a ceiling. The same sort of roof, which looks like I didn't paint. That's okay. Let's get that painted. Then I think it's 3 up. 1, 2, 3. Put those there. like that a lot. All right, as for the front door, do I have room for a window over here? I think so. Oh, those are lower down than the rest. So I guess I should move them up. Yeah. Okay, and then that one can go there. That's fine. As for front door, how does this one work? Does it clip much? It doesn't. That's actually really nice. It's really hard to find ones that don't clip on medium wall height when you're using platforms. So let me see if that's the swatch I want. We could get the black door. There's also like cream and brown. That one matches kind of nicely too. Ooh. I think I like that. Okay. Let me paint a couple more things here that we're missing. Then I would like to grab one of these to put across here as like a separation. And then I guess the windows are gonna have to go up against the top of the wall. And then I'm gonna get 2 of these maybe? So maybe we don't have that clipping problem? Yeah. Do that like that. Cute. These ones are a little bit lower down. 2 on top of them. I don't know if I have any tips on not bulldozing, because I bulldoze a lot. Like, I do it on stream even. Anyone that's here regularly could tell you how often I bulldoze. There's nothing wrong with bulldozing. It takes a while to get to, like, what you want, so. Nothing wrong with it. I don't know what this long room is going to be. I guess it's going to probably have to be a bathroom of some sort. Or maybe we'll have one of the staircases in one of these longer areas. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Oh, these windows are so pretty. I really like them. Okay. Staircase. Just gonna grab a random one and see what that looks like right there. You know, that's not too bad. And then I can put some sort of fence across it and delete the other part. Oh, not what I wanted. I wanted to put it right here. Oh, it still got rid of the staircase. Okay. So maybe that isn't gonna work. Just add some more lights here. And I know I want to have the living room like near the entrance. At least I think I do. Or maybe there could be just like a formal sitting room here. So we need to change the garage so it's not on 3 tiles. There we go. All right. What do we think these rooms are? Also, just to make it easier on myself, I'm gonna copy these. Thank you so much. Welcome on in. It's good to see you. Oh, why did that make the platform so big? Oh, it doesn't want to let me put that there. It says it can't find the object. That doesn't make sense to me, but okay. And I can't put this here either. Lovely. Don't you all love The Sims? It's okay. Beautiful. Okay. And then I guess we'll have the same door for that. So I'm actually thinking we'll do a staircase here, even though it's probably not the best use of space. I think it could look nice to have sort of a grand entryway. Yeah, that's the biggest area upstairs, so it's really not a smart idea, but I think it makes the most sense. Yeah, okay. So I think here we'll have a small downstairs bathroom. We have our main entry area and then a sitting room over here. That'll be separated, and so will... I think we'll have a closet right here. And then that's part of the entryway. Cool. Yeah, I'm using probably all of the packs, to be honest. I'm not currently trying to limit pack usage. I think that's going to be like a sitting room. This is going to be the closet. This will be a bathroom. All right, I'll finish the rest of downstairs after I do this.
Oh, hi there, friend.
Melissa, thank you for the follow. Okay, those are actually pretty decent sized rooms. Let's see how big they are once I add beds. Yeah. Can even add a bedroom there. I think. We'll do something like that. Could have really long bathrooms. Just kind of weird, but probably could figure it out. We have all this extra hallway space. Trying to think what we could do with it. Because there's not like an obvious way to make a room bigger other than maybe if I did this. But like, why would I do that? I guess we could do like more closets or something. I don't know. That's something I could find out later, but there's 4 bedrooms up there, which is pretty good. Then you head into this area. We obviously have a garage, so I'm just going to put a car in it to visualize the size of it. Yeah, we could get a laundry room. That's an idea. All right, let me grab a random car. Maybe something like this one. Okay. put laundry machines in here. Laundry day. Put those there. That helps. We still have some extra space, but it's a lot better. I think right here I will get another one of these closets. Maybe right here, because it's like right next to the bathroom and the laundry room. Cool. All right, so downstairs, I would like to visualize a fairly good-sized living room. And do I want that in the front or the back of the house? Probably the front. I'm thinking probably a living room here with some sort of fireplace like this. I have an archway heading into the room. The archway's in medium wall higher, probably too tall. Oh, no, they're not. They're perfect. Love to see it. Okay. And then I'm thinking, I think the kitchen, it would be nice if we used this swatch and it went here. And then it kind of continued this way. Hold on. Let me make it a little bit smaller. Nice shape for a kitchen. And we can have a kitchen table area there. And maybe we say this room is separate for an actual dining space. Or maybe, since we're not going to fully furnish it, I guess it doesn't matter too much. Let me do 1, 2, 3 for this. So we can get a door into this room. Does the kitchen cut off that room then? It does. You were right. I was not thinking about that. We could have the door over here instead. And then just have a really big bathroom. Or turn this into a different space. Hold on. I have ideas. What if we have our little sitting room here when you first walk in, and then we move this to be over here. Hold on, let me get rid of that. And the bathroom is off of there. Yeah. Little sitting space. We could have a study. That's also an idea. But I think this has to be a bathroom. It could be a bathroom and a laundry room, so we could have 2 laundry rooms too. because I like the shape of this kitchen. And I think this is fine because we're just leaving it open concept here. Because I'm most likely not going to furnish the whole thing. I just want to get all the built-ins where they're supposed to go. So I think this goes here. Beautiful. Put a fridge there. I think a stove here. And then a sink. Right there. Or actually the sink there. Love where you put the fridge. Thank you. Give me one moment, please. Hi, sorry. My mother called me to ask me what Adobe Reader was, like how to open a PDF. So, you know. Anyway. I don't think this is the fireplace we're going to use. Maybe this one feels more correct to the house. Okay. I'm going to have light floors throughout this house too. Okay. Not entirely sure what kind of floors I want. Ooh, these are pretty, but they're too vibrant, I think. I don't mind these. Alright, let's get some doors into these rooms. And then I think I'll leave the inside there for the moment, and we can finish the outside with like landscaping and stuff. I'm also gonna save real quick. I really like this house. Okay. Landscaping's the hardest part. I really like landscaping. I know not everyone does, but I find it really fun. Not that one. Do we think this house would have ivy on it? I can't decide. Like, I feel like it could, but it doesn't need it. I don't think it needs it. Do some like dark green low-lying plants. Those are pretty. Cool. Oh, I never fixed the roofing situation back here. Let's do that real quick. I think I'll just have this. And I guess we could do platforms again. Salty Caramel, thank you for the follow. Don't know why my alert didn't play out for that, but oh well. Let's get some of these spandrels going on here. Cute.
Oh, hi there, friend.
There's the follow. Thank you so much. We don't have a lot of space for there to be a yard. Should I move the house over? Like this? Then we could have a bit of a side yard. Also, it's kind of cute how close it is to the little garden. Alright. If I do that, kind of like the brown for this one, to be honest. Maybe I have a little bit of a yard like this. The shape's a little weird. Maybe I do something more like this way. Yeah. I might even put a tree house, because I don't get the chance to do that very often. And I feel like that's fun. Where is the treehouse object? Here it is. Maybe we put that there. So your Sims kids could make a treehouse. Cute. And then we'll just pick out a bunch of other trees. I do really like a lot of the ones that came with cottage living, so we might use some of these. I'll put one of those back here. Actually, can that one be a little bit smaller? Could that go here instead? Maybe if I move it over slightly. Just make sure it's not clipping. Just slightly. Thank you! Welcome in, Kimberlyn. This could go back here instead. I went into this being like, this is gonna be a move-in ready home and we're not gonna furnish it, but like, I really like it, so we'll see if that is true or not. Or maybe I'll start it that way and in the future I'll come back and we'll furnish it. Ooh, what about purple roses? Those are really nice. Get some of these ferns as well. I think that could be nice. Just move some of this around. Scale this one up. I like it. We're getting somewhere. We might put one of these over in this corner. And actually, we might do something I haven't done in a while, which is line this whole area with that one little item. I can't think of what it's called. But I think that might look nice. Although I kind of like it just with the dirt too. Husband said he was coming over to help, stood me up. Oh, I'm glad I caught some of this live. Would love to see you furnish this in the future. Oh, thank you. I want to debug. Debug with base game. The bag of flour, yeah. I didn't mean to turn off organized debug. I want the bag of flour. Or the package. Yeah. This. It's been a while since I've used this, and I feel like it would look nice for this build. And it's a lot less painful to do when I have y'all hanging out with me. Because it's very tedious to go ahead and place all of these down. Kind of refreshing to do a bigger build. I have some smaller ones that I've been working on that should be coming out soon, but haven't done one this size in a while. Oh my gosh, thank you for the 7 stream streak. That is wild. No matter how long I've been doing this, it's always incredible to me that y'all decide you want to hang out, especially like regularly. It means a lot. I'd be so sad if I lost a streak that long. It is cool that Twitch added the streaks. Alright, one side. Yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? I'm afraid it's worth it. Unfortunately. Let's see what song we're up to now. Journey to the Prairie King. We're gonna start over. music. All right. Who do we imagine lives in this house if I decide to furnish it at some point? We obviously have kids. We have a tree house. They look so nice, don't they? I love this little package item. We're gonna probably add a little bit more over here. I believe it's 4 bedrooms. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. Have that tree and this tree. Is there a good way to do that? I just don't want it to clip. Okay. That works for me. I'm gonna put a car outside. Should I put a moving truck on the street? I think that'd be kind of cool. Maybe like a truck like this. It's like the closest we have to a moving truck, I think. I like that. Okay, I'll have like a little bit of a porch here. We have a dolly in game. We have like something that kind of looks like an old dolly of sorts from the Basement Treasures kit. We'll probably put that. Oh, we could put the for rent sign out front that looks for a for sale sign. Let me get that. Ow! The kitten just clawed my arm. And I was like, what was that? For rent. is that item? Oh, here. Oh yeah, we could get some boxes and dollies for sure. I like the idea of that. Basement treasures. Because we have this item. It's called the Moving Buddy. Put that there. Okay, get some boxes. Get that one, and also there's some from Eco Lifestyle that could work. Eco Lifestyle. These ones. Maybe we stack a couple of these. Stuff's getting moved in. I like the look of that. This is such a fun build. Yay! I'm happy. I'm really liking how this is coming out. I don't think we really need anything in this area of the yard. And I do want to keep some of it pretty simple. We've got, get some more flowers over there. Just have more landscaping to do. Nope, I didn't mean to grab the chair or the tree. Get this scaled up. Beautiful. I think we're getting more of this little trim piece. Spending the entire time on the exterior of this build. But I think that's okay. I am quite happy with it. So, just out of curiosity, is anyone interested in the new pack that's coming out? I know there's like, the community's kind of up in flames right now, but I'm curious if anyone is excited about Royals. That wasn't something I personally wanted in the game, but it should be interesting to see. For a build that's move-in ready, I expect the time spent on the floor plan and exterior. True. put one of these here. Not really want bands and police officers. Bands would be so cool. I appreciate that. And thank y'all for sticking by me. A lot of people have been very mean lately. Such a complicated situation. For here, I'll put like a little fence. You're very excited. I've been building this royal home with my D&D group that we've been playing in. It's going to be an awesome addition. Nice. Yeah, I'm currently planning to do a build and buy overview, even though I'm not very excited about the pack. I'm hoping there'll be some items that I'm interested in. But is there any kind of builds you would like to see with it? Because I don't really have many ideas right now. Because it's not one I'm excited about, but... Oh, the stairs do look cool, yeah. I have to agree. Save again. Tossing up the SpongeBob ones, but they're really only suited to a kid's room, in my opinion. I don't really care for the SpongeBob ones, to be honest. But the royal one should be interesting to at least check out. My game froze as I was saving this to my library. Okay, there we go. We're back. Cool. Alright. I want like a really simple wallpaper. I guess it could just be plain white. That's pretty common nowadays. Those old American
Hi
fancy
there,
homes.
friend.
Yay, Vanderbilt. That could be interesting. Melia, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in. I think in here, I'm gonna use the, what's it called? Restoration Workshop Kit. And get the wallpaper from that. Yeah, I like that. And then probably some sort of metal fence. That's what makes the most sense to me anyway. And then I do want to change the platform color or texture. Maybe this one. Yeah, those look nice. Let me do that in the back too. Those are pretty. It clips a little bit right there, which means I'm probably going to put some sort of greenery right there to kind of cover it up a little. Maybe we'll put a little planter there. No, I'm going to ignore it because we're not supposed to be furnishing this, so need to ignore it. I might put one of these here. Maybe a little further down. I guess I could do it on both sides too. Yeah, that's pretty. The bathroom could even have a window. Right there. And then I feel like the garage should have a couple. Also, I see an unpainted wall. Can make passable fallout builds. That'd be cool. Thank you. I'm gonna change these stairs. I can get rid of those and these. Pick out a kitchen backsplash. Kind of feeling like maybe something like this one. That could be nice. Should I bring this stone in? Like, that makes it nice and warm, but I don't know if that feels out of place. I think I might paint the whole wall with this tile in here. We'll do that. We have the toilet over here. And I think I'm gonna do laundry in this room. Put that in the middle. Cute. Have cabinets across. A mirror like that one. Nice simple sink. I think we need like a darker tile. Or just like a light gray. This cream one. I like the black, but does it seem out of place with this house? Because I could do that in the garage even. It's kind of fun. Alright. Let's get toilet paper on the wall. And then a hamper in here. And that should be everything built in for the bottom floor. upstairs though. That's gonna be where we have a lot more to figure out because there's some really weird shaped bathrooms. I think we're gonna have everything along one side. And just have this really modern shower. Like when you first walk in is the shower. Unless... Let's move stuff around. Could have this, and then the shower, and then the toilet. No, I feel like the shower being near the door looked better. But maybe we rotate it all so it's on this side. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Alright, we're doing the same thing over here. Very simple bathroom. Oh, there's a toilet. Oh. Okay. We got some funky shaped rooms here, but that's okay. I think I might change the bedrooms to have carpet in them. Alright. Let's get the cabinetry in here. We can probably get a sink as well. Then I'm gonna put some more counters on the other side, so maybe it's like folding space. And more storage. I'll get another hamper too. Maybe 2 of them. That's cute. Alright, and then for the bedrooms, I do like the idea of the carpet. Feels like a nice way to be like, that's what these rooms are. Those are the bedrooms. Room for the laundry basket, yeah. Gonna have one light here, and then we'll have maybe some pendant lights. I think I want these ones. Just make them so they're not so bright. And then we did put the dark flooring elsewhere, so maybe we actually come back in and change all of these to dark and do the same thing with the lights. I like it on the lights, but maybe we do something a little bit more subtle for the rest, like that. I could also try a slightly darker backsplash. Maybe like this one? I think I like the white better. But we could try having the tile in here. Do something like that. I think I like that. All right, so we have all the bathroom built-ins. We have the kitchen built in. We have a general idea of where things might go. Let me do maybe something like that. I know this is kind of silly, but I think I'm gonna put like a spandrel right here to show that this room goes to here. Could have it go to there too, I suppose. Is there a color that matches a little bit better? I think all the stones are not gonna match. So maybe we keep that, but we use this one. So it's just nice and simple. Yeah, we have a nice open space that you can do whatever you want with. It's clear that the living room's here. We have a kitchen space, and then you can put like dining and stuff wherever you'd like. We have a nice garage. There's another fireplace over here, which I guess I should put some stone in that space as well. So our back door, we have our bathroom. There's a closet. We have our 4 bedrooms, 2 more bathrooms, a laundry room. Outside you can see the moving boxes. There's even a place for the tree house to be. I don't think there's much more we need here. Is there anything else we're missing? I feel like we got it. Oh, I need a mailbox and a trash can. That's what we're missing. A mailbox and a trash can. Kind of important things too. That doesn't match the style. One of these days I'm going to find a use for that mailbox. Because it's still pretty new and I haven't used it. Ooh, this one matches quite well. Maybe I put the mailbox and then that next to it. Maybe the mailbox goes there and this stays where it was. Can rotate the mailbox to be facing that direction. Right, the mailbox is closer to the driveway. Yeah, I like that better. Then I'll get the outdoor trash can out on the back porch. Then I think it's actually done. It's ready for you to move in. It's got everything you need. Well, I guess I should actually add an indoor trash can, even though normally that's not included, but just so it's functional. So I will add that in here. Okay. There she is. I think it looks really good. I'm really happy with it. We have a little bit of extra time though, so we could probably start on something else as well. Let me just save this. Thank you so much. I built a move-in ready home. One that isn't furnished, but has all the things you need in a new home. Place on Umbridge Manor in Willow Creek. Tunbridge Manor, Willow Creek. Okay. Save new. Beautiful. Alright. What do we think would be fun to do in the next 20 minutes? I did want to do like that modern apartment, and then I didn't actually get around to it because we ended up doing a like student apartment instead. So maybe we play around with something that's a little bit more modern. Get started on something. Just change my stream title real quick. Modern apartment. Cool. Do we think we could make this into more than one bedroom apartment, or modern should be fun? I sometimes struggle with the floor plan in this one, but we'll figure it out. I think we'll have the bedroom and then the bathroom. So you walk in, bedroom, bathroom. Might even make that a little bit bigger. And maybe the rest is open concept. I keep hitting the concrete floor instead of the saucer light. There we go. I want something sleek and modern. Which makes me think maybe we play around with this kitchen set. It's such a pretty one. Ooh, the cream color. I kind of like that. And I kind of want to use the tile that we were using before in the other apartment. What if we have tile for the whole floor? It's kind of different. I might not like it. Ooh, I could do that though. Have small kitchen. Let me get the appliances in before anything. I tend to use the same appliances, but that's just because they're so pretty. Okay. I think I'm gonna put a sink in the island here. Something like that. And then we could probably put a sofa against here. I I never use this one. I don't know if any of the swatches will work, but that one's so pretty. I don't think the swatches are gonna work here though. Unless I change all of the swatches, which I'm tempted to do because this is such a pretty sofa. Like, we could go for a darker color. And go for like a dark wood. All just to use a different sofa. Sometimes it's worth it though. I might change to this counter. Yeah, that one's fun. Sometimes it's definitely worth it. I have 2 of these, and one of them could just be without the blanket. That one. Yeah. I like that. I'm gonna use the Moschino windows. I really, really like this. It's from Businesses and Hobbies. I like never use it. I always forget it exists. Okay, maybe we do that. And then I know I always do this, but like, what if we did a brick? I love it. Ooh, a brick and then a black and white backsplash. I really like that. Get an archway. Ooh, what if I do this one? That's kind of cool. Put brick through there. Or maybe just like a dark wall color. It's not very dark. Oh, it's kind of dark. Finding I never really explored items in Business and Hobbies. They look so good. Business and Hobbies is one of my favorite packs. It has such good pieces. Other pack I want to grab is Cozy Bistro. There's some really beautiful artwork here that I felt like could look nice in the kitchen. Put this like here, and then we could get some aprons too. Oh, and the hooks are gonna match too. That's lovely. Kind of thinking a fluffy rug for in here. Might even use one I don't normally use, like that. That is so fun. I'm kind of in love with this apartment. Half ready to move in. Very good. Turn it down a little bit. I don't know, I kind of liked it. All right. Oh, I keep forgetting these exist. This could be fun to use somewhere. Maybe we get some fun texture on this back wall. Let's move that one into the corner. I usually upload them the day I upload the video on YouTube. Okay, one of them is still showing up when I turn it this way, but most of them are not, so that's good. Alright. I love me a kitchen lamp. Me too. I really like how they look. Alright, and then I was just gonna quickly grab these. I think that kitchen is pretty much done other than maybe a runner rug. I was thinking the one from the fitness stuff pack. Wanted to move my earsim into the previous build. Yeah, it'll be a little while until that one's up. Cute. Now what to do on the rest of this apartment? Like, we have this whole corner of the room to do more with. I guess we'll have like a TV and stuff over here, maybe an office space. Look at the matching TV stand. That was from Modern Retreat, I think. Yeah. Maybe I'll just have 3 of these so that they're centered. Could also make them brown. I do kind of like the idea of that. Yeah. I like that a lot. I just love mixing brown and black. I always think it looks really good. Okay. I'm very glad y'all like the build. The one from before. That means a lot. Do need a coffee table. I don't know if that's the one I want. This one. I feel like I want something wooden, but small, and we don't have a lot of that. Thank you. Welcome in, by the way. Apologies if I missed your message before. I sometimes don't notice all of the messages. And then other times I will read the same one out loud like 5 times. So. That's how my brain works. It doesn't always register everything as new. Appreciate it. I feel like I always have to clarify because you always get some people coming in that if you miss their message, they start yelling at you. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I don't think I want curtains in here. Maybe for a desk, we get this one. It's kind of cool. Is there a chair that came with businesses and hobbies that would match what we have? Not quite, but this one is nice. So I'm gonna put that in the corner. And then we can get a chair like that. Actually, I might get a table from businesses and hobbies as well and use that as a desk instead. Oh, it's a high top table. Is this one regular? Yeah. Let's do this one. Yeah, it's actually really cute as a desk anyway. Oh, I love it. I love this apartment. Never use the decals. If any of them were a better swatch, I would consider it in here. Oh, I just thought of a decal that could work really nicely though. Hold on. It's from a kit I really like too. Industrial Loft. Yeah, I was thinking of the bicycle. I really like that. Let me get the same lamp over here. Some books. And probably an itsy bitsy plant. And then I think some bookcases over here would be good. Probably these ones. Book Nook. I love the Book Nook kit. Put that there. I think that's fine. Do need to get a trash can, but I don't want it to be visible. Still your favorite kit? I don't blame you. It's a really good one. I'll use this one and see if I can tuck it like here. I'll make this counter unusable, but we still have that one. Hopefully that works. Or I could put it over here. That probably makes more sense. All right, that's fine. I think I might finish the rest of this apartment off stream though. And you'll have to keep an eye out on the YouTube channel to see the rest of it. But I'm loving how it's coming out so far. I didn't even think this was something we were going to do today, so I'm very pleased with it. Could be at the end of the island, tuck close. Yeah, I just didn't want it to be like visible when you're facing the kitchen. I think it tucked away on the wall I like a little bit better. Because probably when this is done, most likely like a thumbnail would be from this angle, and I didn't want a trash can in it. So with that though, I'm going to see who's live and see if we can go on a bit of a raid. I'm going to go ahead and put the raid command in chat, so you can go ahead and grab that raid message. Looking forward to the video. Yay! I'm having a lot of fun with it. Kitten, stop attacking my arm. Do you want me to scoop you up and say hi, stream? No? Okay. Alright. Who is live? Thank you for being here. You don't need to thank me for the stream. Oh my goodness. I think we're gonna go raid somebody who's playing Heartopia right now and has a golden kappa train. That sounds fun. We're gonna go raid Sasha or Vixella. So make sure you let Sasha know I sent you, and I should be back tomorrow for some more Sims. We're gonna be playing and building in the Sims today, tomorrow, and the next day, and then on Thursday we're gonna be streaming some Stardew Valley, which I'm pretty excited about. So keep an eye out for that, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye everyone!